Good morning, everyone, and welcome back into the Daniel Saul Show, where your passion meets truth. In today's episode, I'm going to be discussing boxing, specifically Jake Paul, and my reaction to his latest fight against Mike Perry. But before this video continues and gets any further, let me quickly remind you to go down in the description, check out the links to my socials. Go follow them, because you'll see highlights and clips from the show if you miss any action here on YouTube. Let's get into it. Jake Paul's recent fight against Mike Perry. If you don't know who Mike Perry is a BKFC bare knuckle boxer. Bare knuckle boxing and bare knuckle fighting is different than boxing, as we all know and pretty much saw in the fight. I feel like, this was a step up, but I also feel like I don't think he was better than Tyron Woodley. I don't think he was better than Tyron. I think he was a lot tougher than Tyron. I don't think he's better than Tyron Woodley at boxing. Now, my thing is this, okay? Jake Paul had a great performance, had knockout power and all this extra stuff. But he had every advantage in the book. He's been training for boxing for about 7, 8 years now. And on top of that, Mike Perry isn't a boxer yet again. And on top of that, Mike Perry weighed in at 196 pounds and was struggling to get to 196. Jake Paul weighed in at 200. They had to take his underwear off so he could weigh in at 200 even. On top of that, Jake Paul rehydrated to about 115 or 215. So Jake Paul was like a lot heavier than Mike Perry. And he looked heavier, and he's a lot much of a bigger guy than Mike Perry. And when you looked at him in the ring, Mike even said after the fight, like, you were just so big and you were putting your weight on me. I could tell the difference. Like, even with your little jab, it hurt me because it was heavy hands. He was heavy. Jake Paul was so big and so heavy compared to Mike Perry, it shouldn't have even been a competition. Now, because of that, and because of, what transpired that night, Jake Paul knocking him down 3 times, and then he eventually, the fight was stopped. But I just feel like he's not going to get any better doing this. He's getting better as a boxer, but he's not going to get better fighting. He's not going to get to that professional boxing level if he's not going to fight professional boxers. Even if they're not good, you need to fight professional boxers, okay? And the reality of the situation is that Jake Paul, if you're listening, please fight a real boxer. Once you fight Mike Tyson, if it happens, please fight real boxers. Please. Because I'm tired of supporting you. And I'm tired of being here telling people that you're good at boxing and that you are a real boxer. And you won't fight real boxers. You're making me look stupid. You're making me look dumb. And I don't want to look dumb. I want to look smart. And when I tell you that I am tired of supporting you when you don't fight a real boxer, it's annoying. It's really annoying. You got gassed within the first 3 rounds, Jake. What was up with that? You were gassed and completely, you had no more energy after the first 3 rounds. The first 3. Jake, if you fight a title fight, it's got to be at least 10 to 12 rounds, right? How are you going to make 12 rounds? You couldn't even really make 3. You were struggling to get off of the freaking chair in your corner after round 4. How are you going to fight in a title fight anytime soon? Come on, Jake. Get your act together, because I want you to do well. I support you. But you keep doing this to me. You keep doing this to your fans. And you're making us look stupid. Fight a real boxer that you're not going to absolutely obliterate, and you know it. Fight somebody that's going to give you a challenge. Even if you lose, at least you fought somebody that's a real boxer. And you can only learn from your losses. You can never learn from wins that you know you're going to win, and wins that will never get you better and propel your career into a better, chance of you becoming a good boxer. You want your career to go in an upward spiral, not downhill. You see what I'm saying? Fight real boxers, man, because I think you're going to do good. I don't think you're going to win all of them, but I think you'll do good. And you potentially can be a champion someday. You can. So just keep what you're keep doing what you're doing, and that's all I really got to say about it. But it was a great fight, great entertainment, but next time, fight a real boxer, please. Wait, hold up. Before this video ends, make sure you go like, turn on post notifications on as always, and comment. Let me know what you think about this video. And if you want to see more greatness and more amazing takes from me, Daniel Sauls, make sure you go subscribe to my channel. And go follow my other socials down in the description. Check them out. You'll see highlights and little clips from the show if you can't get all of the action from the 10 minutes or however long the video is. Make sure you go check that out, because I'll be back with more videos and more clips on the Daniel Sauls Show. Peace out, y'all.